All right, thank you, Father. A little clear out here today. Can see the mountains over there, Table Rock. So a little clearer here. Couldn't even see that in the last couple days. So many fires here. Your judgments are by fire. All right, that's not the first time you use fire as your judgments there. So thought I'd come back on here, drag the old channel around here, and I got working out here, but I thought I might drag some people over here, see if they want to take a little cabin tour here as I build out here. So I'm going to head over to the other back over there and get finished. I have some just a list of things to do over there. So trying to do this, get this done, prioritize things. So if you're watching this later, will you comment on this live stream? Tell me what you think of some of this build that I'm doing out here. I'm out here at Silver Rock Ranch. Actually, at this time, getting ready to go over to the Rusty Dragon. This is the Rusty Cowboy here in the background. And there's some work I did on the fence the other day. I built a new fence. This is the front fence. All this, this is what all got. This got run over. So I put a whole new, this actually opens up now. And, you could fit a car through there or whatever. Actually, both those hog panels were put onto those log sidings. So either way, rebuilding back stronger. Obviously, that's better fence than what was there. So anything that was taken out or run over, I'm going to build back stronger in my eyes, better, or whatever you want. I'm hijacking that. So the whole will build back better. So anyways, yeah, I was using this siding that is mill ends to build out. I had 3 of these hog panels, so I made these 2. This opens up and the gate is hinged on both sides. So again, better than what was there, and pretty hot doing that out there, but I got that done. That was important. That way all this is all contained with all the poles, and it's all, because this, I like to have at least, there's kennels, like I said, all this got knocked down, and so yeah, I'm gonna make it nicer than what it was. So anyways, I'm gonna get headed over here to the Rusty Dragon and get back to work on that. I have to get that done. Gotta, want to be able to rent that out few times, 3-4 times a month, whatever the case may be. Less than 10 times a month. It's just a dry camp cabin, and it's not, you can worry about all that. So a little shot here of the Rusty Cowboy. Let's show you that, and then we'll walk over. We'll go through the fence here, and this building, a lot of the buildings out here get a name. This one gets its name from Rusty. He is he's the cowboy out here, where he's the guy who stole my hat. Sometimes you see me wearing, I don't know who had their hat first, either Rusty or me, but I wear the same hat. So anyways, look at the cabin. That is the Rusty Cowboy that I do a lot of the live streaming from inside where the whiteboard's at. It's a 40-foot cabin. So out here, dogs like to hang out in the shade here. No, I'm not doing a monthly rent on them. That's not what I'm doing. So just overnight, a couple nights, 2-3 nights. Normally, I don't want anybody staying there more than a couple, 2-3 nights. People get comfortable after a few nights. So anyways, let's go take a look here. This is actually, let me shut this gate here. Another one of the, we've had cows in this right here before. So the old shower room is in there. And anyways, all right, got to hear the dog bark. No pets. No, I don't want to hear it. Nope. No. Hey, he's got to do it. So anyways, again, we're out here at Silver Rock Ranch, out here at the Moonshine cabins. Hey, that was right in my ear. That dog has just such a chirping. Pants, stop it, Yotter boy. Stop it, all done. Don't bark in my ear. Go. Pants, go. So anyways, shot of Table Rock here. in the background here. This is the icon of the valley. You can see that's the Rancho Pollo in the background. And yeah, this is all built by me, some old man out here in the desert. So let's go take a look. Again, they knocked down this fence over here. This is another fence I got knocked down. So they drove out that way and told me they wouldn't, but they did anyway. So they knocked the corner pole over of this second because there's multiple, like I said, I have multiple different kennels out here. There are a lot of hundreds of poles that have been strung out here by hand, and they ended up running over a bunch of them. So anyways, this was the corner pole where where they took out. I'll stand over here. And so I put this big pole at the corner for some reason. Yeah. So anyways, the rusty butterfly is back there, and this is the rusty dragon over here. So anyways, we'll flip back around here so you can see I built this little storefront. I was going to put a porch on it, but this is a little too close to this opening where I can drive out from my driveway out this way, because I have the other 20 acres over here on this side, and this is on the acres on this side. So, but anyways, this is the little storefront that I built. It's just a front. I'm going to build a corner off the other side, and I get notifications. Should have turned my notifications off. All bad. So anyways, this is they ended up driving out this way. So all these poles got knocked over on this portion of the run right here. Like I said, I've had cows in this one, sheep, goats, that's where the chickens are all raised. It's all, off grid. I'm off the grid. So anyways, this was the corner. And then these were the pole. This is where they made their entrance. So I still have some work to do on this end, and I'll put another end onto this corner building. I'll show you if you give me subscribe to the channel. I got a pretty multifaceted guy. I do a lot of, a lot of different things out here, but this is this would be the east side of the kennels from the property over here, where I do all the homesteading and have all the animals and do all the animal husbandry inside of these areas here. But I'm going to go ahead. I've always wanted to do this. I don't know anybody's ever been to Cottage Grove, Oregon. They do a Bohemia Mining Days, and they throw out this fake front, storefront or whatever. But I'm going to continue on here and build a couple more. And on the other ones, I'll put a porch and whatnot, because I'd have done it on this one, but it's a little close. I don't want the gate to have problems once somebody's in past here. So I will probably be building another area right here. That's another building, maybe 2 or 3 more. That's why I haven't actually strung fencing on there yet. But if you were seeing, what in the hell is that in the background? That's a UFO that I built out here in the desert. You can't be the craziest guy in town and not build a UFO. So I have that 5-acre parcel for sale. That's used to be out there on the 5 acres. It was about 45 feet in the air. The guide wires came down and ended up coming down. Didn't break the actual UFO, but I don't have the money to re-put up concrete and do all the whatever, it was a lot of work. I bought the property just to do a UFO. So I'm that kind of guy. I do just strange stuff. There's a reason why I probably live alone. I don't get along with anybody too. Not that I don't get along with people. People just don't understand me. So anyways, this is the entrance into Silver Rock Ranch. Again, looking back here that's to the south where the Rusty Cowboy's at. The Rusty Butterfly sits back there. That's another cabin build that I'm building out back there. So box back windows, where is it? That needs to be erected on a pole. It already was erected on a pole. Don't go there, Top G, please. It used to be, I bought 5 acres, and it used to sit 45 feet in the air on guide wires out in this county, but I couldn't get anybody to come help me and get up there. I built a ladder, almost fell off. I got about 35 feet with a wooden ladder that I built, almost fell off. So I just decided to drag it back over here. And now I'm selling that property. Maybe I'll put it up here. I'll show you. I'll bring it over there. I got another pole. I'm not going to put it up no 45 feet in the air. So let's show you the entrance here. This is a windmill blade right here. off a windmill. And these guys think we're going to the other property over there, but this is the entrance. And I have a thing about putting things on poles. So some more of the whatever work at yard art or whatever they call that. I have 2 properties out here. I have a 20-acre parcel that I'm selling for less than $2,000 an acre, way underpriced with the market out here. Very hard to find property on this side of the valley. It's listed on the Facebook marketplace. It's listed in Christmas Valley. It's listed under, it's a 5-acre parcel. It's 2.5 miles from the school. So it's for a family, probably a good family parcel. 5 acres is a lot of property to look after. I know I look after 65 by myself, and I'm just one guy. It's not, but it's a lot. It's a beautiful ridge out there that's got a like a saddle that it's actually just more like a spine that runs through the property. This used to be an inland ocean, and it would make a nice, cover where nobody would see your property on the, from the roadside, and you wouldn't be that back far in, even on the 5 acres. It's a really neat property. 8 miles to Christmas Valley, not far from the sand dunes. Table Rock, the icon of the valley behind me. Black Hills, crack in the ground. Cowboy dinner tree. The painted picture pass with the petroglyphs. This valley is full. You got Bend over here, which is a larger city. Walmart's about 100 miles away. But this town is growing, and the market value has just gone up in this area. So less than $2,000 an acre for a 20-acre parcel. I'm asking $39,000, and I'm asking $33,000 for the parcel I just reduced from 37 to 33. And that's the one that's on the highway. Somebody doesn't want to come. This one's not far from the highway. I'm 80 acres in back on this property, but that one's directly with 2 power poles right there on the property. I got power poles on any property I have out here. Touches power somewhere. There's a power pole on the property touching it somewhere. I don't have any property that I might be off the grid, but I have the ability to hook up to the grid if I want to. So, but anyways, I've got these little things up here too. These are these turbines. Come on, boys. I gotta take you out here. This is a really nice parcel here too. I don't really want to give it up, but I've got some logistical things, legal things that need to have got me caught up. And you'd have to deal with me as your neighbor, but you see what you get to see as your neighbor. You get to be near the Moonshine cabins, Cowboy rentals, and I suggest you do something similar as me. Rent out a couple of these cabins, just sit out here and enjoy your time, and then go run around and play in all these different places around here in this valley. But I do love this parcel. I've always loved it because I do have all this green. It is the desert. It is greening out here, but because there's 2 pivots, water pivots next to me. Oh, here comes the kitty. Here's a shot of your neighbor. Hey, get over on this other side of the fence. You're not supposed to be. That's not on our property. You stay on our property, boy. That's Pants and Toggy. The kitty's coming over here. So this is a 180-acre pivot to me to the north, and it's always the temperature when you're next to one of these water pivots. This is Timothy Hay, Christmas Valley. I'm in Silver Lake, Oregon. Christmas Valley is known for the #1 alfalfa on the planet, grown the most high nutrient dense that money can buy is grown right here at 4,500 feet, where I'm at in Silver Lake, and then 4,321 over there in Christmas Valley, 4,321, 4,321 feet over there in Christmas Valley, Oregon, the #1 alfalfa and Timothy Hay, and you're looking at some of it right here. This is some of the most lush, nutrient-dense feed that China buys more of than anybody else on the planet from this valley, but it is what it is. The Dinsdales and their... Anyways, guys, it's always nice because the temperature is cooler up next to one of these pivots, and I got no neighbors. No neighbors. Neighbor! That's my closest neighbor, guys, way over there. He's, 200 acres away is the closest neighbor. Where's the neighbor? Right there. See that little building over there? That's actually a big hay barn, believe it or not. A massive hay barn. It doesn't even look that big because it's 200 acres away. So anyways, a beautiful look at the pivots. There go. Get down off that pole. There's too many birds that go over there, Panner boy. Sorry, the kitty's going up the telephone pole, and I think we've lost a kitty before. Once was trying to go up there and get that big bald eagle. There's a lot of predator birds out here, guys, because all these water pivots, a lot of water, and then some of the rodents that come into the field. So I'm seeing more birds in this area than I have any other place in my life. So, yeah, it's quiet. Hear that? Did you guys hear that? I need a check. I need a mic check. Hold on, mic check. Is that just me? Does anybody hear that? Can you hear that, devil? Does anybody hear that? What is that? Can you hear that, puppies? What is that? Am I the only one who hears that? Hey, Toggy, don't dig in that. It's the garden. Don't dig in that garden. Don't dig in there. What is that, guys? Can you hear that? Hey, Toggy, all done. Okay, I'm right up against the power lines, but I don't hear those. Does anybody hear that? What is that? Let me give you a hint. Nothing. It's peaceful out here, guys. You're not going to hear anything, okay? So I don't know what time it is in the morning. Everybody's getting ready to go and buzzing off and get to work. And look at, not a soul in sight. The city's looking like a ghost town on a moonlit summer night. There we go. All right. So anyways, let's go take a walk back over here and we'll go over to the Rusty Dragon. Again, I'm going to build out the corner of this building is what I was going to bring out here and build this out pretty tall. And then I'll probably build a couple. So there'll be like a little corner town on the corner of the building. You guys got it when you guys are laughing. Okay, so there's nothing. You don't hear nothing. I'm just kidding. So anyways, the other 20-acre parcel for sale is right over here. I might include that tractor trailer with it. There's a massive stack of mill ends over there. I don't know. That's negotiable, but probably not in the price that I have it listed for. There is a 50-foot, 3-foot platform to build another cabin off of. That's what this cabin is a tractor trailer built into a cabin. There's another one that sits behind here too as well. There's a 28-foot tractor trailer. So this other building here, though, is a repurposed building. Come on, Vegas. Come on, Vegas. Come on, old guy. Good. What are you doing? Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. I didn't mean to be doing that to you, but it's nice and peaceful out here. That's the beautiful thing about being in this high desert and having enough property that you're not going to hear your neighbors. So you probably, I mean, you could hear me if I hollered really loud over at that tractor trailer, but 20 acres away is pretty far. You know, like I said, you could, you know, I'm not a loud neighbor because I don't really do any loud music or partying or anything like that. So let's spin you around so you don't have to look at me. And we'll go walk back around here and we'll take a look back here at, again, there's all the fencing that I have out that I'm going to be putting back in. There's the first building ever erected out here at the Silver Rock Ranch. That's a shower room with a windows for a shower. It's pretty cool. It's nice to take a shower in there. You could take a shower in there almost day and night. Obviously, if you had a little light, you could take a shower under the stars. So that's a massive turbine there. Look how big that thing is. So, but I used to put a cooler up on there, let it sit out in the hot sun. And at the end of the day, when I was all dirty, that's dug out about 10, 12 feet with lava rock. It's got NSF grading, flooring, and hog wire underneath it to keep it, you know, the floor in it. And you stand under there and you could take 10 showers in there without even thinking about flooding it. So some people think it's an outhouse. It's not an outhouse. But walking up here on the Rusty Dragon, this is the build that will be going and hanging out. You have to hang out with me for a little bit. I've ranted for about 20 minutes here, and so I need to get to work. There's things I got to do out here. Got a massive list to try to finish this building. I've given myself a deadline, and I'm a little worried that I'm not going to meet it now. So, but it is what it is. Life ain't Burger King. Can't always have it your way. So, cool. You got to get work done too. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right here. So we're going to go inside here. This all the repurposed material. I might reuse material and reuse everybody's scrap, but I try to keep it in somewhat, not like I'm trying to keep up with because I don't got neighbors here, but I try to keep my stuff in piles. They're somewhat neat because I repurpose, you know, almost everything. So here's a shot again there's where it gets its name, the Rusty Dragon. There's that Rusty Dragon up there. But anyways, a little look at the building. These are all mill ends that I've used and repurposed to the outside of this building. I had a door on it. The door was quite old. I think I let it sit out and season a little bit too long. This will be a shower room here in the back. This was an old outhouse building somebody had out here. I'm going to take out the little seat in it and build it into a fully enclosed with a door, outdoor shower room, kind of like the same thing I did over here. And then inside there'll be a waterless composting toilet inside the building here. So let's go take a look inside here. Man, I meant to do something with that. Flipping this back around. I meant to do something with that. Oh, look, we got the kitten in here. Kitten's hanging out in there. Banner boy. My kitten boy. He knows Dad's getting ready to go to work. So, a little shot of the entrance here. The slate entrance. Some metal poured into the floor. All repurposed. Big, thick pieces of wood. This is an old workbench that was down right there. Lots of tools in the way. Shot of the fire hearth that I have to continue. Lots of little just extra things to get things finished up in here. So today I'm going to be working on putting this other metal up above here. I'll probably stick you guys in the corner. You'll just have to sit here and watch if you want. But I got to get to work. I'm thinking I've got to relocate this ladder. I thought I was going to make it come up through the entrance here. I've got this covered with this board, but I'm pretty slim. And I'm thinking that's going to be an issue. So I've kind of changed my mind on that. Here's some of the back of the wall that I've done here. Let's flip that around here. So you can see that it looks like it's up a little bit further here, but a little shot in here inside the Rusty Dragon. And I got to get my butt to work. I'm going to be working again on trying to get this metal. I went with this seafoam green that came from a barn that was out here, and these were the ends. This is what was trimmed off. I was at an auction and I found them, and I want to incorporate everything. There's a lot of this is all local material. Everything, most of it's repurposed. What are you doing, buddy? You don't know? What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's in here hanging out with Dad, trying to work. So lots of little things again to tie up. I have some ends. I can't find my hurricane clips. I don't know where I put them. We're gonna have to relocate these. Got some nails in them, but some backing, lots of little things to try to get it finished up. I do have the south side wall to finish up here as well. But anyways, thought I'd drag you guys out here. Anybody wanting to hang out for a little bit and watch me build, that's all I'm doing. I might be rattling in the background here, but again, a little bit of look at what some of the work. This is all just repurposed material. There is the wood cook stove that I might incorporate at one point in time. I don't know if I can actually let anybody cook in it. I might hang out in here a little bit and choose to use this as well. Nice lofted cabin up here in the back. Again, the seafoam, like green type color that I wouldn't normally put in my cabin. I guess I did in the back bedroom. In my bedroom, I ended up using somebody's repurposed some material, the neighbors, and their house was painted the color. Somebody had painted some of their corrals kind of a matching color. They sun faded, and I like them. So I brought them home and did the back bedroom of the Rusty Cowboy with those. I've incorporated it in this wall as well. Little bit of in that cell right there. That's a finished cell. That's a finished cell. I have one more over there to do. That's an open and expose. I will be putting a little shelf on the top. I want to put a shelf up on the top of these. This will get this same rock that's back over here and that panel to match. So I'm getting there little by little. The floors I need to nail those down and put the bathroom inside here, build a bathroom inside this area. I think I'm going to move again this ladder out to the outside. I just don't think most people are as thin as me, and that's not going to work for most people. If I'm kind of having to lean over, I imagine somebody who's got 100 pounds on me, 200 pounds, they're never going to get up there. So I'm going to redo this today, work on this to try to get the rest of this top, which would be the flooring for the loft bedroom in, and this wall up here, finished doing it in this color. This is the rusty tin or the corrugated metal. So I've got, whoa, spinning around there. I've got corrugated metal, the seafoam with a tan upper up there. It's all tan up there. And then that seafoam goes up inside the loft. So it'll be kind of 3 different colors up there, all broken up or whatever. Just give it a little, I don't know, just doing it by shooting from the hip. So, all right. Thought I'd let you know what I'm doing out here. I'm going to get to work, guys. I gotta make this happen. I'm not going to be able to generate an income if I sit around and no, actually I can't, because I'll I'll trade and fix things up. I got a doghouse out there I want to build into with the side. I always do things like that, but oh man, I need to kind of enjoy the fruits of my labor. And once I get this thing built out, I'll start renting it out, not monthly, but rent it out nightly, between 100 to 150 nights, depending on where and what I get done with it and what amenities I offer. I do plan on putting a telescope outside, punching a skylight in the roof eventually, so you can sleep under the stars in the lofted bedroom. Moonshine cabins, get it? Come out and sleep under the moon, under the stars. And a telescope and 2 hammocks outside for, a couple, something like that. So, all right, I'm off to work. Thanks for hanging out. Leave a comment. I might rattle on a little bit as I work here. So thanks for joining the live stream here. But somehow man's got to make a living. So this is what I'm going to do for now. I will be giving some free nights away to some of my subscribers, maybe 1 or 2 or something like that. We'll see. Maybe a couple nights, a few nights, depending on which part of the United States you're coming from. If you're going to come a distance, I'll let you stay more than a couple nights or something like that. 2-3 nights is probably the max, again, that I like people to stay in the cabins. But give me that subscription or whatever, follow. We'll keep building this out. I'm hoping to get her done. Okay. So same thing. Let's figure out. We've got, it's going to come all the way to the back. What you doing, buddy? What you doing, doggy? 37 and 7/8. Uh-oh, where's my pencils? I always end up losing my pencils. Nope, I got one in my pocket. 37 and 7/8. All right, let's move this over here. All right. Some insulation that when I was doing this install here on this installation, cutting it up, little some pieces, we'll tuck those away. All right, what do we got here? $36. Okay. That's down to the bottom because that's up to the top. Down to the bottom. So as long as it's 37, we'll be all right. hanging out, huh? All right, I won't keep you guys. It's just boring. It's all right. Hey, man's got to make a living. Good boy. You guys are my good guys. Where did I put bigger shears? There they are. Ooh. Gonna have to cut some tin here. We got the schnips here. We're gonna do this upper portion of the. I'll let you look at that for a minute. That's the fireplace hearth I need to finish, but back over here, this is what I'm working on. Figure I'll let you maybe get to see the progress there. So, what can you do for me? Pray for God's will for me and for everybody on this earth. Don't get in the way of the will of the Father. So, I'm pounding out some repurposing some tin here. It's kind of bent and busted a little bit, but that's what I do. I rework and repurpose and renew and reuse. So, you know how it is when I do what I do. I think the Father would be more pleased with us instead of just being gluttonous and just having to have something new all the time. Most of the time, I repurpose everything. And I think that that would be more of the way Father would do things is more organically. If you're going to build something, build it out of something that's still useful. Don't just throw it in the trash or burn it. Again, almost everything in this building has already served a purpose at least once in its life, and now it's going to be repurposed into a whole new world. Okay, so gotta go 37 inches. A quarter. Let's go. Put this one. Oh, okay. Put this one in the front of the back. I'm cutting the tin out to the front of this here. So I'll be right there. So we'll just move you around a little bit. That's all right. I can take a minute. 70 in here hanging out. So again, this is all repurposed material. Generally don't like new things. That's why this property looks like it's an old western town or something like that. What I say is whatever. Hogan's Alley is what they got out here, and yeah, anyways. So we're cutting the uppers for the lofted bedroom. How do you like my straight edge? Yeah, let's measure twice, cut once. I got two out of that. Measure twice, cut once. Remember that. Uh-oh, it's getting hot out here already. Just being in that direct sunlight is hot. Drop it like it's hot. So we're going to cut this down to 37 inches. There's sheet number one. I'll be putting a couple up there. Cool. All right. What did that say? A stick has many uses. Interesting. Back in the day, we called it a switch. You had to pick your own. All right. Let's get the hammer and beat that seam a little bit. Reduce. Renew. Reuse. Repurpose. How about that for being green? Don't be telling about your stupid oil windmills. You don't know how to be green. Let me show you how to be green. Repurpose everything. How about that? That's how you're green. I don't hear about your stupid electric cars. Failure. Oh, not that those wouldn't work, but come on now. Come on now. Number dos. Number two. Tres. Oh, you guys. All right, here we go. All right. So let's put those up there. Those up there. You guys getting dizzy yet? Well, I'll be able to move over to change over to the tank top. I don't have the door keeping all the nice and cool in here. Probably eventually be going no shirt today. It's going to be another scorcher today over here in the Pacific Northwest. It's been 100 degrees. It's not the hottest day ever, but it's been pretty hot. And that direct sunlight, working in the direct sunlight, man. Woo! Let me tell you. I tell you what. What? Oh. Hey, man. What? What? Oh. All right. All right. A little warmer up there in the loft. Still on the old putting up first. The second one was the one over here, right? Get those backwards. Let's see. That's this that corner's a little bit, just a little bit. No problems fitting out there, really. Yeah. That corner. What am I gonna do there? I could probably just trim that out a little bit. Yeah, I like to use the old barn wood. That's what we got going here. Let's go take a. There's some cells with some finished wood in them that I liked. I will probably do this while I haven't figured out if I want to do this in the metal or old barn. I've got all this here. Take a gander outside. All milling. End up using. Checking on the puppies out here. There's one. There's two. Somebody's been digging in the kittens out here with the boy. What a good kitten pupping boy. So, a little shout out here of the Rusty Dragon build out. So, give that log cabin look, so to speak. So, take you back inside. So we're getting ready to put this tin. I got to do a little snipping on the corner there. Down on the bottom, it's got a seam on it, so I need to trim just that edge and hopefully it'll slide right up in there and be bueno. These are the Moonshine cabins. Follow this channel, subscribe, like, comment on the video. I am seeing again that the channel is getting more hits after the live stream is over. So multiple builds, get around all the legal mumbo jumbo I got in my life. Hopefully I can produce some good content for the people who subscribe to the channel, and the content will be worth you. I'm not trying to get you to like me, so that's questionable. could change it and put green tint up here. Wonder what that would look like. Maybe we can look at that and see what that looks like. Before we nail her up there. Maybe we'll take a crowd source here and see what the live stream says. So I was going to do metal, but the back side of this is this green tin. We got to take a look and see what that looks like, because all the other walls are on the other side, but I've got it pretty broke up already. Maybe that's a little too much. Huh. I don't know. Interesting. Maybe we'll flip it and look it around. So this wall is this is a repurposed material from an old barn out here that was this color. It obviously was a little bit brighter when it was first put up, but this is what the sun had done to it and turned it into this like seafoam green color that's going on here. So I was thinking metal or this corrugated look as I've got going here. Oh, picture somebody said they had to, said, man, that'll look good in that cabin. What do you think? I think it's got all the right colors with this. So I said, yeah, and it's the juniper. That's my favorite tree, is the juniper. Look like a juniper. So anyways, the patina, I like all this rusty look or whatever, but this building isn't for me. This building is a rent out for like couples, and I thought the ladies would enjoy it, and guys wouldn't mind it too if it was didn't do it too tacky, right? You know, but anyways, I thought about doing that all the way up the wall there, but what do you think? It's too broke up because it's going to be, I guess I could put that other piece in there, but I have to trim it one way or the other. So this is the let me flip it around and take a look at it. So you've seen it like this with the seafoam. Now I didn't even brush that off. I would probably sweep that off on that side, a little dust up on that one. But I could do this seafoam green, or I could do the corrugated. And I think I want to do the corrugated, but I just flipped around and thought, hey, what I better might. What's it do to the eye? I don't know. Yeah, it's a lofted. It'll be a lofted bedroom where you can get up there and there'll be a bed up there. So it's a lofted. It's the bedroom for this cabin. It's going to be a studio cabin with a bedroom up there. There'll be a composting toilet inside. Yeah, I'm going to be building a kitchen area in here as well. Countertops, a little sink, little wash station. But what's your thoughts there, guys, on that green up there? Should I make that whole wall to match, or, I mean, because the other is, I don't know. I'm going to flip it around and see what it looks like with all the corrugated. I almost kind of like that look there too, though. That was dirty too. Woo. Just kind of temporarily. What's that look like? I kind of like that look. You can almost see it over there. It's a little broke up, but it gives that kitchen. Okay, all right, well, that's a nice thing when you're doing it on the fly and you're doing it yourself. You can just design it yourself. Sort of speak. Oh, that's a whole different look, isn't it? That's a whole different look. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, it's not fastened down, obviously, so it's not. Huh. I don't know. I kind of like it in that. I think I'm going to go with the seafoam. That's the opposite of what I thought I was going to do. Cool. All right, change it up. Everything's subject to change. Adapt and overcome. I didn't get no opinion from the. Please try to remember that I tried to crowdsource the information, but nobody gave me any of their opinion. So, that side or the green side, the seafoam green. It's kind of dark up there. I think I'm going to go with the lighter look. Let's flip it back around one more time because it kind of makes that loft up there, because that loft is going to have a lip, so to speak, and I'm not sure if I'll even have this. Like I said, after the door that I had on this, the glass, I ended up, the door came apart. It was a really old door. So, and then I set it in the weather to try to weather all the, whatever, the shellac off of it. And that kind of, maybe too much rain on the pin. So, all right, flipping it around. We're going to go one more time. So we're flipping this around. Might work and give it some more of a light look up there. And, kind of breaks that kitchen area up too, you know, gives it, I don't know, maybe it looks taller that way. Okay, let's flip it around and you guys give me one more time what your opinion is, and then I'm just going to nail it because I got more work to do. I can't just sit around here and make decisions like this all day. I'll never get anything done. Sooner or later, you gotta nail it. Nail it. Which would mean. I'm going with a green. What do you think? Anyone? Corrugated or green for the live stream? We're trying to crowdsource again. Come on, Vision. Is somebody saying anything? I don't see it moving. How many in here? Will's eyes don't work like they used to. All right, boom, green. Although, should have. I'll get up here with the broom after I'm done doing the install. After I'm done doing the install. So, yep, let's do this one first. Whoa! Shakalaka. That's it. It's a home run. Now these nails are definitely, should be drilling these. The nails are really soft. Get her done. Man, I should be drilling here for this. Not even trying. That's not very smart. Where's the other one? I need to ring that one off too. Where's one of those now? Somewhere I have another one. What are you doing there, Tanner? I hear you over there, buddy. What are you doing, kiddo boy? Hanging out with the puppies out there? I need to drill some of these and not try to pound. So I don't try to pound these nails. They're really soft. They're not meant to go into boards. These are like a roofing type of, but I repurpose it all, boys. Just got a nice little rubber grommet for water. So either way, let's drills in these holes, and I'm trying to pound it through 3 or 4 pieces of bent metal there on the seam. And it'll make this job a whole lot easier. Having the right tool for the job. Some pretty darn hard steel there, eh? Boys. There's already a hole. Let's see if we can get that. That's pretty close to the end of that. Alright. Yeah, you got to be careful with this. I just cut all that, so I got pretty tough hands, but you got to be careful when you're working tin. That's for darn sure. So I do like, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Little brighter up here. Gives it its own little separation. Mucho better. Okay. All right. Hey, DSW is in here. Well, it's good to see you, man. yeah, there we go. So that's a final on that wall. Kind of like that broke up look there. Gives that more, it's brighter up there. Definitely, not what I envisioned at first, but I'm okay with that. Now I'm going to put trim in all the corners and stuff too. I'll put wood trim and trim everything off, and it'll all be, have a nice edge to all of it in that corner. I'm going to put a trim in the corner, trim it out along the edges. Obviously, I still have the ceiling to run, so that's something I need to get on as well. Probably another thing again on the list. It needs to get insulated so I get the wood up there. But little shot of fireplace hearth still needs finished up. That's another one that I've got to get done on my list here. All right. I do need to rip that board though, because I'm going to have a backer for that ceiling lid to hit to. So that's something that's got to be done. Got to be done. All right, something else up here. What do I have up there? All right. Okay. What do we got next here? Probably pull a measurement and see how high that is. Let's see. That is 24. And 24 would go to, whoa, almost to the top. Yeah, no. So how many inches are we from here to here? So from there to there, we are 15 inches. That's random. 15. Let's see what we got out here. Yeah. Oh, I think that'll be fine. That's bad. Okay. Want some water? Just one drink? What do you drink? Or drink if you want it. Yeah, puppies? Definitely feel the drink. Fresh water for you boys. Alright. One, two, three, four, six. We need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we got going there? You guys got any comments? Think I hit the wrong button there, boys. So, all right. You guys are making too many comments, probably boring you to death. Get ready to do the install on the rest of this. Up at the install on the rest of this. Up at least up to here, getting all the rock prepped and ready to go. Unless you just want to hang out, I don't want to keep you here. This is just the Rusty Dragon build. We'll put the final tin up there in the loft. I do like that better than what I was originally going to go with, this corrugated, but I like that separates it. So a little bit more color up there, a little brighter, a little more cheery. So don't want to keep you guys. I'll jump back, you guys. I'll jump back on here maybe a little bit later. We'll have a little more conversation and we get some more work done out here. So you guys probably should be getting whatever you need done, right? I don't want to keep you again. But trying to continue out on the build here on the fireplace, finish that up. Again, just lots of things. I've got 3/4 of the way done. I just need to get them finished. So a little here, a little there, you chip off a little bit, you chip away, you chip away, you chip away. And next thing you know, a big old chunk falls off. So yeah, I hope you're doing what you need to be doing. Again, I'm going to finish and put another bathroom area in this area here. Install the wood stove here area. I'm going to put rock up in this area as well. Another area that's going to get rock in that area, as well as the other cell right there. So lots of little things to do. Still the lid to put on. I need to insulate all this above myself here and get this wall done. So little here, little there. Like I said, we're getting closer and closer into getting this one done. So anyways, spam. So, let me see, I'm getting a spam call. Yep, spam call. All right, guys. Much love. Give this a thumbs up if the content, again, doing a continued build on the Moonshine cap here. One of the build outs out here at the Silver Rock Ranch. This location here is at the largest dark sky sanctuary in the world. 2.5 million acres set apart from light pollution and protected from that as such. And they will be probably more and more protecting this, make sure that there's less and less growth to protect, to make sure that people get a good clear view of this night sky and that the lights are kept to a minimum. So probably a good place to come out if you want to get away from people. That's why I live out here. Real quiet, as you seen on the live stream earlier. Just a really nice quiet place as far as the view is spectacular at night. Has some issues with the law in this town, but I'm working on that. I've been working on that for many years. So plug away, pretty plug away. Next thing you know, the whole police department might fall off out here. So uh, I hope they're, you know, they haven't forgotten about me, because I haven't forgotten about, that this is my backyard, about property in this town. So I let nobody do their duty in my backyard, so to speak. So, all right, much love. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Always Agape, and maybe I'll give you an update when I get this done. I'm going to continue to work out on the rock here and get done what I can. So much love. Always apocalypse, always revelation. That's what I do, revealing the truth. Now I'm just building out here. So, whoa.